say? Yeah. Nah, but yeah, it's your boy, motherfucker Jones, welcoming you back with another one. Talk Your Ish podcast on a bean. Year me. If you're new, like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell so you know when I'm dropping new episodes. Cause you'll be like, oh, I didn't get to see your new. Nah, you should have got the notification. And y'all be ignorant notifications anyway, so it don't even matter. Like, but today I wanted to talk about the N word. Nah, I do want to talk about the N word for real, for real. I don't say the N word, but I definitely say nigga a lot. Like even my mom, like she makes fun of me of how much I say it, but I don't mean it in a disrespectful way, and I don't mean any harm. And usually when people ask me to stop saying it around them, I'm very cognizant. But I wanted to talk about this today because it's been a topic of discussion here recently. For some reason, you got white people that can and can't say it. You got Spanish people that can and can't say it. You got and people are confused. No, you're not. I feel like people are literally fighting for a word that doesn't make any sense because I don't see anyone sitting here fighting to say fag. Like you literally can't say that word on TV. You can't say that in school. You can't call someone that, and it gets more of a backlash than the N word. Like you have to say the N word, probably spit or try and kick somebody out of something, and then you'll maybe get somebody to do something about it. But I don't understand how this one word and all of its negatives. Um, damn, where was I? I forgot. Nah, but I'm not defending the word, even though it's been inserted into our everyday language, and I definitely use it. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't. But I also don't want to sit here and act like I'm not gonna try and make some sense to why people feel the way they do. Because I am a black man and I have had my racial encounters, and I do get looked away when I walk into places. My hair doesn't make it any easier. But for the most part, I just want people to understand why people feel the way they do about the word, and why people feel like certain people shouldn't say it, and why it's okay in certain incidences. I just feel like this is a simple thing. It shouldn't be as difficult as it is because you understand the pain behind the word. And if you don't, someone should educate you. There's no reason why you've made it through this far in your life and not understand the connotation behind the word nigga. Period. Whether you were in school, whether you are out of school and somebody beat you up because of it, or whatever happened to you to make you understand that this word is not okay to be used by certain individuals or in certain environments, I guess. Because even me, I slip at work when I have a black man next to me and we just bullshit. Like, but you have to be cognizant. It I made a white person uncomfortable, and that was a first to me. And I took it and was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't. It's part of my language, and I didn't mean any harm by it. This, that, and the third." They understood, which most people do, but especially as a black man using the word. But you have our older generations that look at me like, "Oh, don't say that word," and I can understand them too. And it's just like that's more understandable than the white gentleman that got uncomfortable. But that's just me and my perspective. But for the most part, I don't understand why people are even fighting this hard to say it. Uh, I wish it was that easy for me to stop saying it, but in my 26 years of living on this earth, it has had a double connotation. Like, and older generations understand this a different way just because they were on the flip side of it. It was a definite negative. Now, the N word is used frivolously as though you're my friend in groups of people and other things of that nature. But I don't know. I understand why you can't say the F word. And the LGBTQ community did very well in making us understand it. And the people that said it, or whatever the case may be, definitely understood why they shouldn't. But the thing I'm hung up on is why people are so gung ho at, oh, I'm Afro, whatever. I could say it. And it's like, but bro, you don't attest or celebrate any type of blackness in your life but saying that word. And in that case, it's like, is it that serious? Like that you can't use it to people that aren't your friends. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up in New York, like Yonkers, so it was super diverse. I had white people saying nigga, I had Spanish people saying nigga, I had all types of people saying nigga, but it was just the environment that I grew up in. We grew up in Yonkers, Southern Yonkers, you know, North Yonkers, wherever, and it just has a different connotation to it, especially in this day and age. Even some older people are understanding that, and they kind of just let it be. But I think my issue is the fact that there are Afro whatevers claiming to be within a culture just to say a word negatively. like like there's so many words and so many different ways you can like shit on people now. And people use that word to, I guess, show their real card of how they really feel. But that word is so ignorant when used in a certain way. It's kind of sad. It shows your depth of character. It pulls your card, and you're just, now I see what you are. And a lot of the times, these Afro whatever people's family members feel like that. Like, I saw something on Twitter and I thought it was the most funniest thing. Or was it Facebook? I don't know. They're always back and forth, but Twitter always usually gets things first. But it was along the lines of, oh, so you're Afro, whatever. Do your parents know? Like, I thought that was so funny because it's like, I understand it because like I said, I grew up in Yonkers and knowing a lot of Spanish people that, are dark skinned. They were the outcast in their family. They were the butt of the racist jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like, now it's a whole different atmosphere. Everybody's embodying who they are, what they are, where they are from. And I just can't understand how, if you can understand the positive connotations, like using the N word, why can't you understand the hurt, the pain, and all of that is wrapped up with it? Why can't you understand when someone's asking you for their sake to not do something? And like I said in the beginning, I even was taken aback when a person from a different skin color as mine did it to me, but it's just like, you have to respect it, or if you don't, then you don't. And you have to be willing to deal with the consequences. Because, like I said, if you didn't know what that word meant and you used it around the wrong person, you definitely found out why you couldn't use it after. But I don't know. We just need to do better as people. We can't be so defensive over things that you use. And people are going to use it. It's in our songs, it's in our culture. And we messed up letting other people into our culture, letting other people run our culture. So I don't know. We just have to have a better understanding and be more accountable. Understand why, and then choose to move differently. If you don't, you don't, and you deal with the consequences. And if you do, then you're a whole notch stepper. Notch stepper. That was some new shit. You're a whole notch closer to, I guess, being a whole person, actually understanding other people. I mean, I don't really care when certain people use it because you can feel it. And I feel like 9/10 of the law is intent. So it is what it is. And that's, I guess, the young person in me. But like I said, I've been through my trials and tribulations. I still go through them to this day. It's the people you cross the street, grab the purse, all of that. But I don't care. I'm amazing. Like, and that's just how it crumbles. I'm just gonna keep it like that. You guys have to understand, you are the culture. Stop letting other people make you feel like, oh, these certain things are for you. No, the whole thing is yours. Stop being so defensive. I'm definitely talking about that next episode. Watch. Bit my lip. I was so excited. I don't know. The N word is definitely going to be something that I'm going to try and, use a little bit less in certain situations. And I feel like people should be a little bit more cognizant of that instead of fighting for the right to just be saying things for the sake of saying them. It's like we like pissing people off now and then get mad once we're pissed off. It's like, I don't know. We're weird. We got to do better on all fronts. Communicate, try and understand, be accountable, stop being so defensive. I'm going to talk about that next episode. Like I said, if you're new, like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell so you know when I'm dropping new episodes. I'm out. Deuces.